Hi, my name is Kresslein, and I would love to teach English in Turkey. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, which is about 5,500 miles from Istanbul. Kentucky is home to horses and, of course, our famous fried chicken. I graduated from Western Kentucky University in May 2012 with a degree in broadcasting and marketing. Rather than apply for reporter positions immediately after graduating, I decided I wanted to add a little adventure to my life. I applied to and was accepted to the EPIC program in South Korea. I moved to the beautiful island of Jeju in August 2012, where I taught in 3 public elementary schools. I absolutely loved the year I spent teaching in Korea, but when my contract ended, I decided it was time to seek out different teaching opportunities. A friend recommended that I research Istanbul, and I was instantly hooked. The mixture of cultures is so unique and interesting. I love how there's beautiful scenery and historic buildings everywhere, so that definitely put Istanbul at the top of my list of places that I love to teach. My class size in Korea was 25 to 30 students, so I see no problem managing a class about the same size in Istanbul. If a student was spoiling a lesson, I'd like to get to the root of the problem. I think there's usually 3 reasons why students would spoil a lesson to begin with. The first is that maybe the lesson isn't as exciting as they would like. That's usually not a problem in my classes. I like to add a game or group activity at the end of each lesson to give the students something to look forward to. Usually I do a group activity or game where the teams work in groups, and the students like to be competitive. They like to play against each other, and just hanging that game over their head, if they get a little loud or rambunctious, I'll say, "Remember the game," and sometimes I'll write game, G-A-M-E, on the whiteboard, and if they're being a little loud, I'll erase the E. If they're being loud again, I'll erase the M. So if game is erased, then they don't get to play the game at the end of the lesson. So that usually keeps them a little bit more occupied during class and paying attention, so they get to play their game and have that incentive. The second reason that students may spoil a lesson is if they have an attention or behavior problem. And if a student is like that in my class, I like to make them my little helper. So I'll call on that student to pass out papers, or click the next slide in the PowerPoint, or do something in class that keeps their attention, keeps them focused, keeps them moving about, and lets the other students learn in their own positive learning environment. And the third reason that I've seen students spoil a lesson is if they don't understand the lesson to begin with. Maybe they're a little bit slower learner. That's fine. All students are mixed. All of my classes are mixed levels. That's not a problem. I like to place the lower level students to sit next to a higher level student so they can help each other out. It's kind of acts as maybe a second teacher to them, so I have time to teach the whole class and keep them all focused and learning the same material, even if they're at different speeds. But I think the best way to keep a classroom managed is having a positive learning environment. I like to use their favorite actors in my PowerPoints or games, or their favorite soccer player. Just using things that they're interested in keeps them focused and keeps their attention really well. I also use a sticker chart, which kids will do anything for stickers, they really will. So I think using that positive reward system is really the best way to keep a classroom focused and energized during the lesson. If I have any problems that are hard for me to deal with, I come from a long line of teachers. Both of my parents and my brother are all teachers, so I can always come to them with any issues that I have, and 9 times out of 10 they've dealt with the same thing, and they can help me deal with any situation I come across. So thank you for letting me tell you a little bit about myself. I hope to see you soon in Istanbul.